baby, folks, it's Cornell with YouTube Fishing Vids out on one of my favorite little mountain lakes, a little one, just a little one because it's not as far from home, and it's another Sunday afternoon. This is the first fish on a jerkbait. I got the Jackall Re-Range in the Secret Shad on. It feels like a nice fish. Last time I was out here was the maiden voyage, and around this same point I caught my very first bass. It was a largemouth on a mega bass Vision 110, and it was a nice largemouth. So here's the third time out. It's another nice largemouth, about the same size as the very first bass I ever caught off this boat. And this is a nice one. This is a heck of a way to start the day. We reach down here, and would you look at that beauty? A windy, beautiful, everything you'd want in a power fishing kind of day, especially a jerkbait with 53-degree water temp. Let's get some pliers. Let's get this thing back in the water quick. Pre-spawn up here in the mountains, guys. There's no spawning going on that I could tell. I ran the shorelines as I was on my way out here, cruising around on this autopilot 120 of mine, and there he is. Beautiful largemouth, Jackall Re-Range. Let's get one look at him, get him back in there. That's some mountain bass for you, real beautiful colors. All right, let's go get some more. Close up and personal look at the Jackall Re-Range. That's the one that I absolutely annihilated him on last season, last fall, and the smallmouth were destroying it. Caught a handful of largemouth too, but my second biggest smallmouth ever was on that bait right there. Just the Lew's Custom Speed Stick Jerkbait Special 10-pound test in VizX fluorocarbon. That was the very first cast in this spot. I had casted once or twice behind me, so it was basically the third cast on this point, and bang, he whacked it. So let's see if there's another one. If there's one that quick, hopefully there will be more. Crazy, crazy weather here in the mid-Atlantic. We've had a couple incredible warm-ups that probably had these bass thinking, even up here in the mountains, they probably had them thinking about doing some spawning, but boy, we've had some freezing cold nights, literally freezing cold nights, frost warnings, all kinds of stuff like that. But today is a day after some pretty significant rains last night. I've got, again, really, really good winds out of the northwest, and they're hustling right up against these banks. So windy main lake point is the deal with this 53-54-degree water temp, and it's absolutely perfect for a jerkbait. I hope we have nothing but that kind of bite all day, but I got everything else I need in case we need to slow down. I think I said third time out on the new rig here. This is actually my fourth time out, so that's, let's see, once here where I did my maiden voyage, once, let's see, where the heck was I? Oh yeah, once up at that new spot, the Yaak River Lake, the Youghiogheny River Lake, where I just got destroyed by some really good fish, missed a bunch of stuff, and then I just had that killer time out on my local lake where I caught my personal best snakehead. So this is my fourth time out actually trying to make it happen. Again, with this wind, you could literally see the waves coming at me. The autopilot is engaged, so I'm just sitting here in this autopilot 120, this killer Old Town that I'm having a blast on, and it's just sitting me perfectly still on a windy point in a kayak of all things. It's too much, guys. It's absolutely just too much to even believe how awesome technology has changed fishing. So this is only like my fifth cast on this point, and I literally have not moved a single inch from where I started. All right, just like the last time I was out here on my maiden voyage, a one and done off this exact point, about the same size fish and everything. It was like mirror image. Let's just hope it's, well, if it is like it was last time, I wouldn't be complaining because I whacked a whole stringer of trout, including a golden trout last time I was out here. I actually got myself a little smallmouth, but I played so much with the trout that I actually didn't put as much time into the bass fishing. I'll bet you if I just stopped messing with those trout, I could have caught a bunch more bass, and that's what I'm going to try and do today. I got the trout gear, I got the little cast master, they're out here, but with this wind and these waves, it's gonna be hard to see them like I did last time, and the wind's so much better for jerkbait fishing, maybe a spinnerbait. I might even throw a chatterbait up here on some wood. Well, folks, it looks like I have had another audio fail. I did all kinds of tests on this silly GoPro and even switched out adapters and switched out mics, and it still failed on me. So I'm gonna have to show it to you folks. Take a look at this. Look at this beautiful spinnerbait bass. I'm actually out here on a real great little vegetation line, I guess you should call it. It's not really like grass line because it's like cabbage grass or some kind of deal. Thrown up shallow in about 13 feet of water, thrown up into about 5 feet of water, and nailed them on this beautiful little war eagle. Little blades. So I got super clear water. It's a real natural pattern in a 1/2 ounce. Gets down a little deeper, gets down right on top of the vegetation, and just look at this beautiful fish right here I just caught. Absolutely awesome second fish of the day. The wind's hustling, guys. That's the big deal. Well, this is definitely the windiest I've fished out of this new kayak. It is holding up really well. I am sitting perfectly still But I am almost getting blown out of here. I'm the sail on this thing, so it's hustling. I'm not joking. It's 20 plus sustained right now, and the gusts are definitely pushing 30, so I'm lucky I'm on a small body of water, that's for sure. Oh baby, there we go by the dam. Finally, it's a nice fish. I hope it's a smallie. I really do. I think it is. Guys, it's a nice smallmouth. Killer day. I really wish I had had that second one working with audio, but here's a jerkbait fish by the dam. It's a big fat smallmouth. Beautiful fish. Awesome. Back to the jerkbait, guys. Back to the jerkbait. Let's do this. He's a beauty. Look at the belly on that thing. You want to talk about pre-spawn? That is a butterball right there. He is gorgeous. That's what I've been looking for and hoping for. And yes, I do have a set of pliers out here, so let me reach down here and grab them. And we're gonna get the hooks out of this bad boy and move on to number 4 fish. I hope. It's been a great day, absolutely great day. It's pre-spawn bass fishing out here on the mountain lake, and you are free. Look at you, baby. Let's take one more look at that right by the dam again. That belly, outrageous, beautiful little fish. Going back. I almost worked the entire length of this dam to the point where I almost gave up, but in the maiden voyage video where I actually had this kayak out here for the first time ever, it was around here where I'd caught that one smallmouth in the video, and he was ultra skinny, the bipolar opposite of this butterball I just caught. So I thought I'd just give it a few more casts right out here down by the dam, and sure enough, pulled my first smallie in of the day. So far, so good. Let's see if we can get another one. Oh baby, if that's a fish, it's a good one, I think. Oh man, another nice fish. Fantastic. I am so happy I stuck it out. It's another smallie, guys. It might be bigger. That was way out there. That was just 50 yards. I went 50 yards down the bank here, turned on the spot lock and locked into number 4 fish, and it's another smallmouth. 2 largemouth, 2 smallmouth. It's a nice one. A little skinnier, but he's bigger, that's for sure. That's a nice fish. Wow, what a day. What an absolutely incredible day. He's not going anywhere. He's got all kinds of hooks in his face. Now let's just see how we land this thing. I'm Mr. No Net guy, but this thing ain't going anywhere. Look at this, guys. Another beauty. Isn't that not an absolutely gorgeous smallmouth? Let's see if I could do that real quick. Yep, I can. Number 4 fish on a little mountain lake, guys. It doesn't get any better than this. Spring fishing is absolutely on fire, and it's delayed up here. It's delayed, still full-blown pre-spawn. These 52, 53 degree water temperatures are fun. Going back. So the end of the dam is producing, huh? That's where you all are. I got you figured out, I think. Let's see if number 3 smallmouth wants to bite. That'd be a heck of a limit if I catch one more. So we're 4 in, and about maybe an hour and a half, 2 hours worth of fishing. I got a couple more hours to go. Pretty awesome. Here we go, guys, right in front of the resort. Always a fun spot to catch one right here. I got people hanging out, having a good time, and it's a nice one. Limit fish right here. It's a nice largemouth, really nice largemouth. I saw him down there on the weed edge. I was going to throw a drop shot down because I'm kind of protected, but the re-range got him again. Look at that, another beauty. With the sun getting low, I've got about an hour or so more left, but we got ourselves another one. Let's go ahead and get this off, and we'll go get ourselves hopefully number 6, another one, making it for an awesome day. Here we go, beauty, number 5. The mission is to avoid the drop shot or any kind of finesse, because these fish are biting. I mean, I've only been out here probably 3 hours, and I got myself a limit. So on a heavily pressured little mountain lake, to catch a limit this time of year is always a blast, especially when you're power fishing. So 4 jerkbait fish and a spinnerbait fish. That's what spring fishing is all about. Oh, there's a fish, guys. Nice one off the point. Nice one. I think it's a nice one. They all feel nice, but there's number 6. Windy point, guys, on the jerkbait. So the jerkbait's been doing it up. I knew it would. Let's see what we got. Is it a largemouth? It's a nice largemouth. There's a coal right there. That'll get rid of that last little fish. If I was if I was in a tournament on a little mountain lake, I would have done something today. It's a nice looking fish. He's got some pretty spots to him too. Look at that in that setting sun. Absolutely gorgeous fish. Let's turn around. Look at him that way. Check those spots out. Those colors are amazing. Nothing better than a jerkbait bite. I don't know. Any bite's a good bite, but I'll tell you, I love a jerkbait bite. They are absolutely incredible. And boy, am I having a day today with the hookup ratio. I've caught every fish that bit. Let's get one more look at this beauty. Going well. Still got another hour and change to fish. Let's see if we can catch another one. Oh my God, guys, right off the point. Unbelievable. That is so cool. This is a really, really sharp and deep drop off edges kind of point with some of that same vegetation, a lot of rocks. Not a big one, not a big one. Felt a little bigger than I thought, but that's number 7, guys. It's been absolutely awesome. I don't have much time either. I was actually on my way back to the ramp, just hitting spot to spot. This is actually only the second spot since that last fish. So there's another little guy. That's the smallest fish of the day. I'll take him for number 7. Absolutely awesome. And that beautiful setting mountain sun going back. All right, it's at that point when that sun's about to dip behind the mountains that I decide I'm going to look for a sign out fish. So next fish is going to be the last fish. So let's get on to the next spot and see if we can find one more. We'll call it. Guys, I think I've got a fish. I think I might have a dinky little something. Oh, I got a dinky little yellow perch to call it a night. It has to be the sign out fish, folks. I'm right here by the boat ramp, and the wind, I'm telling you, the wind is hustling. It is just wild and crazy out here. Sunset's right at 8 o'clock, and it's just about 8 o'clock. So I got just enough light to pack up and get on out of here. It's been an absolutely incredible day up here in the mountains doing what is pre-spawn bass fishing still up here with these water temperatures. Very unlikely there's too many, if any, fish up there trying to spawn, but there's an itty bitty little mountain yellow perch to call it a night. Folks, as always, I appreciate you joining me. As always, I appreciate you subscribing. Until we meet again, over and out.